Okay, welcome to the other side of normal. Tonight, I'm already having technical difficulties. Um, Facebook has kicked me off of Verona Ghost, so looks like we're only going to be on the other side of normal. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, tonight we got Two Brothers Extreme. We've got Mike and Adam. Adam's not here yet, but we definitely got Mike. And so 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
No, not bad at all, right?
Mike, thank
Screw
you
him.
for
We don't need
taking
him.
your time. Screw him. Turn around, Adam. Go back home. But Mike, thank you for taking your time to pop on here with me. I
Yeah,
really
not a problem
appreciate
at
it. I
all.
know you guys are busy. You're out doing all kinds of stuff, and you guys do a podcast.
Yep. Yep. The All Things
So I
Paranormal podcast show.
I love it. I love it. Um, let's
And
see.
thank you so much for having us on, too.
Anytime. So I have we're having an issue with the Facebook stream. I don't know what's going on. It is live on the other side of normal, but Verona Ghost for some reason was deleted. So I'm going to try to take a quick look at that. As I told you, my friends back here do not like things to go well for me. I see my
Let's
sister's
have
on
some fun.
YouTube. I do not understand what's going on. She'll be under events. Says it's happening now. Start live video. And now it's going to start it on my phone. No,
Yeah, love
that's
electronics.
crazy. All right. Well, anyway, we'll just live with it because I don't know what the heck to do with it. Everything else was supposed to be. Looks like it's on. I don't know. Anywho, for anybody that's
Hey, Mark,
trying
what's
to,
going on?
we'll have to hope they find us. All right, so you might as well just tell us a little bit about yourselves and what you guys do. And
All right. Well, we are Two Brothers Extreme Paranormal. As you can see, Adam's not with me right now. He's stuck in major traffic. He had a couple trips today. But we are from Middletown, Connecticut. Adam is from actually Rockfall, Middlefield area, Connecticut. I'm from Middletown, Connecticut. And we started 5 years ago. Me and Adam were good. We're actually not real brothers. We're just really good friends, but like blood brothers. His
Mhm.
wife was really good friends with my ex-wife, and we were sitting down on the couch one day watching paranormal shows, and he goes, "Hey, I would love to do that." And I said, "Hey, I've done it already. Let's do it." So we became a team 5 years ago, and we've been traveling up and down the East Coast, from Maine all the way down to West Virginia, going to some of the most haunted locations possible and having fun doing what we do.
That's really awesome. That is really awesome. Um, so you've been doing this 5 years. So
Yep.
you've seen some stuff, right?
Five
You've
years
seen some
as
stuff.
5 years as me and Adam. I've been doing this a total of 18 years total.
Okay, so you've definitely seen some stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So if you could pick one thing that you said this is the craziest thing that's ever happened to me, and I know that's probably going to be a
Okay,
difficult question, but
so there's a lot of things that we've seen where we were like, we call it Scooby Doo moments as we run out like Scooby Doo. We don't really run out, but it's just a joke we have. But we actually did Norwich State Hospital in Norwich, Connecticut, and we had an incident where we were down one of the T wings, and we had a piece of granite thrown in between our heads, and you actually heard it fly
whoa,
through us. It hit the wall behind us. Or like, all right, maybe
wow,
there's somebody in here like messing with it because the place was very easy for people to break into, unfortunately. So we're looking around. We checked the whole first floor, didn't see anybody. So we're like, all right, no problem. So we're going down the T wing, as they call it, and then there's a metal desk, one of those old school desks that used to sit at that was wood/metal in the hallway. And Adam's like, if you're here, can you do anything? Show us what you can do. I don't know if you're doing anything. I don't know if you can, blah, blah, blah. Provoking it, but not in the bad way. This is the last time he'll ever do that, too, I told him. So we're walking down the hallway, and that metal desk actually got thrown up against the wall behind us. And you could
Wow.
hear it in our video slam against the wall. And we turned around, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that desk was not like that up against the wall. So
Wow.
that was one of the first years that we started. That was the first year we started one. That was maybe investigation number 2. And we had good friends that were involved with Newark State Hospital. That's how we got into the place. And it was incredible. That was one of the coolest investigations we've ever done.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. And we're
That's
like, like we always look to see like what could have done that, what's going on, is there people in here? And there is not a single person in that building. We kept checking and checking and didn't find anybody.
to move something that big, that takes a lot of energy.
Oh yeah, Adam's here now. That desk was what, about 40 pounds, 50 pounds?
What?
Norwich State Hospital. The one that was thrown up against the wall.
30, 40.
30, 40 pounds.
Yeah, that takes a lot of darn energy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
But I mean, there's tons of cool experiences we had. I saw my first apparition at White Hill Mansion down in New Jersey. The actual outline of a soldier all dressed up on the second floor, and he just vanished right in front of me. So that was a cool experience. But yeah, we've been having fun.
Well, if you're not having fun, why do it, right?
Oh, I know. I mean, you got to do what you love, and we put our heart into it, and we love doing it. And it's not for the entertainment; it's for the fact of we love the history of these buildings, and we love giving back to these buildings.
Absolutely. So I've seen some things, and I'm sure you've seen them on social media too. And I'm really not going to get into who's and the what's, but there's a company that's buying up haunted places, and people are getting upset about it, saying, "Oh, they're charging too much. They're ruining this for us." And I can see that when they, "Hey, Adam, how you doing?"
How you doing?
And I could see that being an issue for some people thinking that. But if they're restoring these buildings and making them available for more people to see, is it really a problem? Because yes, we love it because we can go and do paranormal stuff. But if more people can see these buildings than just us in the dark, isn't that kind of a good thing?
Well, my honest opinion about it is I know exactly who you're talking about. And my honest opinion is don't jump down these people's throats right away. If they really are putting the money back into these buildings to keep these buildings up and running for other people other than us to see, day tours, all this kind of stuff, the history in these buildings, I think it's totally worth it. Now, unfortunately, the years of us doing this, we've seen a lot of places close down.
Yes.
And we don't want to see that. We want these places to keep going. Like I said, we're in it because we love the history of these places.
Yes.
And if that means they're putting the money into it to restore them, to help them, keep them running, so be it. Go for it. And things, unfortunately, are not cheap these days.
No, they're not. And they're not going to get any cheaper. I mean, it's the reality of the world. Nothing is going to get cheaper from here on out. But if somebody comes in and
I agree.
Some of their marketing tactics, I agree. I don't like their marketing tactics on some things. We shouldn't be selling axes as a magnet or things that represent something may have went on in there. That's a whole other story. But if they're really going to
that's another story. That was pushed a little too far.
If they're really going to restore these buildings back to how they looked back in the day, and it's something that is going to carry on, and they're going to use it as a bed and breakfast, and more people are going to have an opportunity to see these. I'm okay with either not going there as a paranormal team, because that means we've already done our jobs. Is we've helped keep this thing alive, and we've helped keep it going in the right direction, right? Yeah, I get it. The whole corporate thing can sometimes be really sticky, and we don't want the big bad guy taking over. And I don't know them, and I haven't been to any of the places they've been. But most of what we do this for is the historical relevance of these facilities and the spirits in them. And if they're not hurting the spirits, they're not chasing them away, they're not ruining the building, I find it hard to really be mad at them.
I agree with you 100% on that one. Like I said, like you said,
Selfishly,
the marketing reasons, yeah. Some of the merchandise that they're selling, yeah, a little over the top. But like at the same time, it's like you said, if they're working to help these places keep them open for people to walk in and bed and breakfasts, hotels, whatever, I'm all for it.
and again, I'm not going to mention the place, but there's a place I've gone to 3 times, 4 times in the last 4 or 5 years. They have the same broken windows that they've had from the first time I was there. There's nothing changed about the house. They're not doing anything about it. What are they doing with all the money? Because it's a very popular place. So that's what concerns me more than somebody else buying something. I want to see these places restored and don't even have to be restored, just kept up. Right? You can keep the creepy vibe without having windows busted out and looking like garbage.
Exactly. I agree 100%.
That's my little soapbox for the night, but it bothers me.
No worries. Let's get it out now.
But we're doing this for historical reasons, for the spirits, and to learn. And doggone it, we can't be mad at somebody for keeping it up when we should be mad at the people that don't keep it up.
I agree. Absolutely.
Just my 2 cents on that. So you guys are going to be at Creep It Real?
Yes, we are. We're going to be there. Actually, right across from you guys.
We'll be waving across the hall.
Yelling across the hall the whole time.
Shauna is awesome. I asked her, I just said, we're going to come do a little vending, and I'm going to do a live podcast, and I'm just going to walk around and talk to everybody. And she's like, I've got a better idea. And I'm like, okay. An hour later, she sends me the schedule, and she's like, here, you're going to interview all these people at this time, and from like 11:20 to like 3:30, boom, 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 and it's everybody, Blue Bodie, everybody every one of our guests.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, holy crap. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but that is cool.
That's awesome people. Yeah, they are awesome people.
They are. Can't say enough about them. I'm sorry this is the last one for them, but it's a lot of work, and I can't even fathom doing it. So,
yeah,
Shauna, if you're watching, we understand. We're going to miss it, but we understand for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just glad we were able to make this one, because last year we were on the road for the first one.
We were somewhere. We were probably right behind or right in front of you guys wherever you were last year, because that's what our whole year was.
Yeah, they were the team that was following us pretty much everywhere last year. Oh. They had the church before us. We were after them.
It was crazy all summer long. Everything we did, you guys did, or vice versa.
Yep.
No idea how that ever happened, but
that couldn't call that again.
No way. I mean, we followed the team a time or two, but not like 5 or 6, and it was just crazy.
Now next year we got to team up.
Yes, absolutely. We told you we are all about collabs. If Mark can go, there's 3 of us. If he can't go, then there's 2 of us. But we travel. We don't care. We go anywhere.
Nice.
So let's see, you guys. What are you doing after the Creep It Real?
Well, travel wise,
yeah,
we have a couple more Paracons coming up after that. We have one in July in Connecticut, and then we have one in October. We actually have a new team called Beyond the Experiment, where we're actually going around and filming our investigations for our YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be hitting the road for that in September. That's where we're going to the cabin on 360. So we've been doing little projects here and there on the sides. The summertime, usually we take a little time off. It's his son's birthday in July, so we kind of just take it easy through the summer.
Cool. Yeah, I think July, we start ramping it back up. June was kind of a slow month for us, which by design, kind of. end of the school year for my boys and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and then we can start
I
cranking
mean,
it up again.
the first 3 years that we started, we were pretty much almost out on the road every weekend, traveling, just to get our names out there, working with some amazing teams and owners. And the past 2 years, we kind of slowed down just a little bit.
Shit, we put in 2.5 years, we put like almost 200,000 miles on my truck.
Yeah, just traveling.
That's pretty crazy.
So yeah. He kind of won't fly, so we drive everywhere we go.
That's fair, man.
Which is totally understandable.
Yeah, we drive everywhere. Last year we were out we did 44 investigations last year, so we were somewhere just about every weekend. We threw in paracons and whatever else we could do in there. This year we peeled it back a little bit. We're only doing 33 this year. But it's still that's a lot of moving and a lot of running, and it's fun, but them days on the road can get to be pretty nightmarish.
Last weekend we were up in New Hampshire, and it was only about a 2.5 hour drive for us, and we got out of the truck and we go, damn, we're getting old. Like, just the traveling is starting to hurt. Like, you get out of the vehicle and you go, wow. The first 2 years doing this, it was a piece of cake for us.
6 hours,
10
hours,
6 hours, 8 hours,
16,
12 hours.
16 hours. We were fine.
3 hours, we're like, damn.
We drove a little over 2 hours today back from my mom's, and I got out of the truck and my legs hurt, my hips hurt, my back hurts. I'm like, that was only 2 hours, man. What the hell? Lighten up, man.
Yep. Now we got 6 hours this coming weekend.
Wow. Now, do you just go straight through? I mean, obviously you stop here and there for food or whatever.
We're gonna we usually work. We work till 6 o'clock on Fridays mostly. This year, I actually have Friday off, and Adam's working, so I think he gets out at 5:30.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split it. We found a halfway point, so we'll drive 4 hours Friday night, and then only an hour and a half a drive in the morning Saturday. But on Sunday, we do the whole trip back because we both have to be at work on Mondays.
Yeah.
So like when we go down to West Virginia, we split it, or we drive overnight, and then the Sunday we do the whole 12 hours back.
That's crazy.
This Sunday is obviously Father's Day. My family's all camping, my wife's family. So, like, we're going to wake up real early so I get back early and head down to the campground.
Yep.
And then work Monday morning.
Yes.
God, I hate Mondays.
Yep. It's all about driving overnight. It's so much fun. Then you have the whole paranormal hangover. That's a blast.
Yes. Yeah. So I have to be to work at 4:30 in the mornings, and it's just really hard for me to do anything on a Sunday anymore.
Yep. I know how you feel.
It's like 8 o'clock, and I'm like, I've got to go to bed or I'm going to be worthless tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm passed out by 8:30.
Little no, I'm going to be worthless regardless if I get 6 hours of sleep or 10 hours of sleep, but they're used to that, not me. Last year we had we called it the road trip from hell. We had a blast, but we started on a Thursday at Madison Seminary. One of our teammates passed away, and we had a benefit up there. Adam Kimmel was nice of us to let us have the Madison Seminary, and we raised some money for the family, and we brought people in and said, for $25, we'll give you a tour. You can go around and borrow some ghost gear. We'll take you investigating whatever.
That's what's all about right there.
I don't know. Do you know Matt Somerville from Hallview? So they're like our sister team.
It sounds familiar. Maybe if I saw him in person, I would know who he was.
So Brian worked with us, and he worked with Hallview. So when he passed away, we just kind of teamed together. We went to his funeral. We set this whole thing up. We had such a great time in his honor. We raised, I think we raised about $1,500 for his family that night. which was the main thing of it.
Nice.
And like I said, Adam Kimmel gave us a place to raise some money, and it was phenomenal. So we drove Pittsburgh to Madison, which is like 3 hours ish. We were there. We drove back to my mom's, which is like an hour from there, and stayed the night. Got up the next day, drove down to the Ross house, which is another
Oh boy.
3 hours. We did the Ross house on Friday night, stayed there. Got up Saturday, drove to Poatstown, and did the elementary school and stayed the night there. And then drove the 7 hours home. I think we put on like 1,200 miles that weekend.
How was the Ross house? We've been looking at that. It's on our radar.
We have been there 3 or 4 times. It is absolutely a beautiful place. It's probably the prettiest, cleanest place, or one of the prettiest, cleanest places you've ever been to. Everybody I know has been there has had off the wall activity. We have very little every time we go, but we keep going back because it's going to happen. I mean, I know it is, but Cindy, the lady that owns it, is first class all the way. Love Cindy. And I tell you, even if we never had anything happen there again, we would keep going back because, first of all, you couldn't get a hotel for the price that you're paying there for the night. It's comfortable. She's renovated just about every room in that house. And you have spirits. So highly recommend it. If you get the chance, take it. Absolutely.
And like we always tell everybody, that's the one thing about the paranormal. You're not guaranteed every time, It happens. We've been to some of the great places that one minute it's been quiet, the next minute it's off the wall. So you never know.
Yeah, you don't know. I think 2 years ago we went to the Demon House, the Monroe House. And we took a friend with us that had never been on an investigation. We get there and we're talking to Eddie, the owner, and he's telling us about this group that was there the night before. They've been doing this for 20-some years, and they ran out of there screaming at midnight saying they'll never come back. We had an active night, but nothing scared us. Nothing chased us out.
Yeah.
Either we got lucky or we got unlucky, but we enjoyed it, and we're going back again this year. But it's awesome. You just never know. You don't know what's going to happen.
No, you really don't. You don't. I mean, we've been to the Hinsdale house 4 times. Yep. And out of the 4 times, there was 2 times where it was like off the wall.
And then the one time where it was like you said, activity, but nothing like holy shit. And then not the last time. One of the times we went there, I think it was like the second or third time, we slept like babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was like a couple REM pods, like nothing like, and we're like, all right, well, if you guys don't want to interact with us, just let us know. And the REM pod drained out. It like literally was like,
yep. And
it died. And we're like, okay, that's our cue to go to bed.
That's another place where we love Dan, the owner. He's amazing, treats us well, and we will always continue to go back just to support his place.
Yep.
That place is amazing.
We went last year. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you were there right after.
We went last year right after you guys. We were with all of you, and we're going again this year.
Nice.
And I don't remember exactly when it is. I think it's in November. I don't remember for sure.
We got the Doss House Thanksgiving weekend for 2 nights this time.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to that.
I saw
Thank you, Sean.
That will be awesome.
Danielle. Yeah. The first time we went there, it was off the wall. It was cool. We had a blast there.
Yes. We love the Doss House too. And it's so close to us. We need to get there more often, but they're like less than an hour or like just maybe an hour from us.
Nice.
So we wish.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be great.
How was your trip to the Reliquary last year?
That was, oh my God, let me tell you something about that place. Now, normally we can stay on location until the very last minute. By 11 o'clock, we were in
12. It was 12.
Well, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're in the safe room, as you call it, where the kitchen or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the hell? The things that we saw that night made you go, holy shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you actually saw the shadow people going across the walls. We saw this figure with bright red eyes go upstairs to the upstairs.
Yeah, the easiest way to explain it was a giant Amish man. Amish.
Yeah. It literally looked like the outline of an Amish person. You
Amish
saw
hat, the suspenders, white glow around the shirt area, and the eyes just like you just saw it turn right at you, bright red, looked away, and walked right up the stairs. And me and Michael like, shit, that's where we got to go next.
Yeah. That place was awesome. That was definitely an awesome location.
Yeah. I'd like to go back.
So we were there the night before you guys, and I've never had a night. There was the night before. I've never had anything like this before. There was 16 of us that went to this place.
Wow.
By the end of the night, there was 4 of us left. Everybody was like, nope, we're out. Me and Deborah and our teammate Mark and his daughter, we stayed there. We slept there all night. But 2 ladies were chased up the basement steps, like breathing down their necks, being chased up the steps. We had the dark shadow figures against the back wall in the sanctuary. We had a crazy event happen. We were doing a double Estes, and the Estes was fine in itself. But when we got done, I shut the live off, and me and Damien from 27 Spirits, he was there, and we're the ones that did the Estes. And we start talking, and we're talking about what we were seeing, and we described the same person down to a T that we saw. And then I got a Facebook message from somebody that was watching my live, and he said, there's a being there that is not very nice. And he sent me a picture, and I looked at this picture, and I looked at Damien, and I showed it to him. It's the same thing we just described. There was no way that guy knew what we were talking about. And if we're all come together, we all describe the same person, holy crap. And then later that night, downstairs, one of our friends had a old cassette recorder with a microphone, and it was sitting downstairs in the basement on those black benches there. That faced the boiler room. And he had just left it down there, and he's like, well, we're going to wrap it up and go home, so I got to go get it. He went down to get it. And as he had his back to the boiler room, he was gathering his stuff. And he heard some commotion, and then he heard something running at him. And he spun around, and this guy doesn't swear, typically. He said, get back. And it kept charging him. And he said, get the fuck. And it stopped. And he's like, all right, we're done. We're out of here. He heard a very loud growl. He got it all on that tape. But there was growling. I mean, the whole 9 yards. It was just insane. We had a kid that drove from Gettysburg there, which was 5.5 hours. At midnight, he's like, I'm not staying. I'm going home. He drove 5.5 hours home. Just everybody was like checking out left and right. We're done. We're out of here. It was really.
I mean, the whole chapel area. I mean, now we got up there early because Danielle and Shauna let us come in early if we wanted to. So we were there like 1:00 in the afternoon. Might have been earlier than that. Yeah. And we're walking around the whole place, just checking out. Totally different feeling. Like, oh my god, this is nice.
This is gonna be easy.
This is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be an awesome night. Nothing thing. We went back at 6, 7 o'clock when it started getting dark, and it was a whole different ball game when we walked in the building.
Yep.
Whole different ball game.
Yep. Yeah, we
and we had the shadows on the back walls by the windows.
Yep.
On if it was cars driving by casting shadows, not realizing how high up we were on that level.
Yeah, it was crazy because I went outside and I'm like, dude, even if you're 6-7 feet tall,
you're not hitting
your
those
head's
windows.
Not even coming over the windows.
No,
exactly.
And it was like the people were on the windows were ground level.
Yeah, they were just constant shadows going back and forth.
Yep. It was quite Mark, who just jumped on here.
Yeah, it's a good
We
place.
came up from the basement and we were walking through the sanctuary and we're headed like back toward the safe space. And we get almost to the safe space and I hear something. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I turn around and there's a rubber ball rolling through the sanctuary. Well, they were probably set up when you guys got there in front of the doors.
Yep. On the
lead
back
down to the
baseboard.
basement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a carpet strip there. So they're not just going to roll over that, right? This ball chased us. And Mark said, well, we tried to debunk it. And he's like, well, maybe one of us kicked it. I'm like, if we kicked it, wouldn't it be like in front of us and not way behind us? It was really weird. We put the ball back and it never did it again. But recently somebody was there and just said the exact same thing happened to them. And I'm like, come on, it's happened multiple times. It's really cool. And then another friend of ours, Susan Skills.
That's the one thing that we always like trying to do. Whenever something happens, we're always trying to figure out how to debunk everything to see, okay, what caused that? All right, maybe somebody hit it. Okay, what's this reasoning for that? That's the one thing we always try to do.
Yeah. We tried to disprove it, but we could not. I mean, and then other people said the same thing, and I'm like, well, I mean, if the same thing happens multiple times, there's got to be some credence in it.
Absolutely.
Another friend of us, Susan Skills, she's out from like Eastern PA, and she was going one night, and she's like, "Hey, just text us at the last minute." She's like, "My whole team is not coming. It's only me. Do you guys want to come to the Reliquary?" And again, we're only like an hour from there, and we're like, "Yep." We packed up our stuff, and ran out there. And we had another wild night. We were sitting. Actually, we took a break, and we were sitting in the safe space. And I'm kind of facing those French doors going out of the safe space. And I see somebody walk down the steps and go into the sanctuary. And it wasn't like they weren't see-through. That was a person. And I thought, somebody is in here. So I jumped up to run after him. Hey, Ryan, what's going on? I jumped up and ran after him. And the ladies are like, where are you going? And I got to find out who this is. Well, there was nobody. So we came back out of the sanctuary. We're standing there toward the bottom of the steps outside the safe space. And right behind my head, all three of us heard this growl. And everybody's eyes got big. And we're just kind of like looking around. And they're like, was that your stomach? And I'm like, that was not my stomach. That was right here next to my head. And then it happened again right after that.
Yep.
So the whole sequence was really just kind of off.
We caught a woman screaming that night too.
Yeah.
We were in the safe room sitting in those two chairs next to the fireplace, facing towards those doors. And all of a sudden we heard a woman scream. It was ear piercing. And then around that time was when that thing walked by those doors, looked at us, and then went up the stairs to upstairs.
Yeah, that place is no joke. I'll tell you that for sure. No joke for sure.
No.
We were supposed to go this year, and something happened that it got canceled, but we're going to make it back. I mean, that's definitely something we got to do again because what a cool place. I mean, and then it seemed like after midnight,
we're definitely looking on going back there next year.
Yeah, gotta go.
So if we head up there, we'll team up.
Freaking cool. Heck yeah, let's do that. But it seems like anytime after midnight and then closer to between midnight and 3, things get really, really dark there. And it just kind of feels like it gets out of hand.
That's
but
when
I'll take
started.
it.
Yeah.
When we were like, I think it was like 1 o'clock, like 12:30, 1 o'clock. We're like, yeah, we're going.
Yeah, we're done. Time out. Tapped
Let's
out.
go back to the hotel.
Yeah, back to the hotel we go. Which looked like a convalescent home, but it's all good.
Yeah, and Deb gets kind of irritated with me. I want to stay there. I don't want to go home. I want to know what's going on. And 99% of the time, if we can sleep there, we have cots, we have an air mattress. We're gonna sleep there. And sometimes she'll go sleep in the car. She won't hang out in the place. She'll be like, I'm checking out. Don't sleep in the car. And I can't. I got to do it. I want to be run out of somewhere. That's my thing. Is I want to be chased out of there.
The Scooby Doo moment.
Yeah, my Scooby Doo moment. Yeah. I have one.
So I always get on these things. We watch all these paranormal shows on TV, and like Project Fear, really like those guys, but they overact.
Oh, they're awesome.
A lot of things, right? I love them, but the whole dude, it bugs me, right? So we were just at the Broadway funeral home.
We've met them a couple times, and they're cool people. They're good people. Yeah. But yes, I agree. The whole that seems to be the whole YouTube trend, though. Unfortunately,
it is.
If you're not running out the building screaming or overreacting, that's not the right way. But
I mean,
we all have
it
our
is
opinions,
what it is for them. Yeah, I don't like that, but that's I love watching them. So we were at this place, Broadway Funeral Home, down in Southern Ohio, with our friends from Southern Ohio Paranrmal, and they invited us to come out, and we had a really good night investigating, and we were kind of wrapping it up, and some people had already left, and the 5 of us that was staying there, we're just kind of like sitting around talking. Cameras are off, all the equipment is turned off, but there's a flashlight up on the mantle. And that flashlight has been there for 5, 6, 7 hours. And it interacted with us a few times, Hey, can you turn that on? Can you turn that off? The whole 9 yards. That was cool. So it's a little after 3, and we're sitting there. And all of a sudden, that light came on, and it came on really bright. And we all looked at it because it was dark in there, and we looked at it. This light rolls across the shelf about 8 inches, and then rolls about 4 inches back and stops and goes off. And every one of us went, whoa! And I'm like, we all just did what I hate. But it was authentic, and it took us by surprise, and we reacted that way. We got up, hey, can you turn that light back on? They turned it on. Can you turn it on? And it was the whole thing. And of course, we didn't have anything rolling, so we didn't catch it on camera. But it was so freaking cool. But our reaction was exactly what I can't stand people doing on TV. So I get some of it.
Yes.
If it's authentic, cool. And none of us overreacted. Yes. It was just that it took all of us by surprise.
Yeah, it usually does.
Adam's a big fan of the flashlight.
Do you think they'd want to go to Cabin on 360 in October?
They're going there next weekend. Deb just asked me if you guys would want to go to Cabin on 360 in October, and I'm like, "Well, they're going there next weekend."
We'll be there in September.
September, we're on.
Yeah, September we're on.
September.
Yes.
Yeah, we're still maybe trying to fit one in.
If it wasn't 9 hours away, we would jump on it absolutely.
Yeah. It's a haul for us too. I'm not sure how far it is. It's probably at least 6 for us. Yeah, you're right, Ryan. We all have flashlights.
Yes, we do. It's my all different sizes, different uses, different sizes.
I like my
we have a friend.
It's my favorite.
We have a friend, Jay Paul, and he's got this flashlight belt, and I think it's got like 15 flashlights on it. And it cracks me up, but you need a flashlight. Awesome. He's got them, man. I'm like, damn, I need.
That's like me with the batteries.
Yeah.
I'm the same way with the batteries. I got the whole battery pack thing in the backpack ready to go. You need a battery? Here it is.
Oh shoot! So let's talk a little about equipment. What are your favorite pieces of equipment?
All right, so I'll go first because he was just talking about his, but mine's a digital recorder. Now, the reason why I like the digital recorder so much is the fact that it's raw footage. There's no way around it. I love the fact that we can play back, we can listen, and we can hear that voice and go, holy crap, that's not us.
Yep, I agree to 150%. Absolutely.
Mine's my mini flag. I like my mini mag flashlight. Yep. I'll take that any day of the week.
Yep. And the funny thing is, we have all this money and equipment. We're always going out buying new equipment, but it's like when it comes down to the basics, it's always the flashlight and the DVR. Digital voice recorders all the way.
Yep. Yep. You can't, because they just give you so much information that you didn't hear.
Yeah, we were at a public ghost hunt, and I got this mini mag flashlight.
It was Old Hospital in College Hill down in West Virginia.
Yep. And I'm getting like stupid, crazy, intelligent responses. Like, if you're standing on my right side, can you turn the flashlight halfway? If you're on my left side, turn it fully on. And it would, bam, it was just crazy. And the guy goes, yeah, you got that set up. And I'm like, it's a mini mag flashlight. You can't set it up. Like, there's no like tricking a mini mag flashlight. He goes, no, I don't believe you. You're setting it up. You're doing this. I'm like, you know what? Fine, here. And I opened up my backpack and I pulled out a brand new, still in the wrapper, mini mag flashlight. And this guy already has taken mine apart.
That's Adam's. That's Adam's smoke alarm beeping in the background. Someone can hear it in the background, the beeping.
Yeah, it's not a smoke alarm. It's a CO2 alarm.
Oh, CO2 alarm.
Yeah. It beep,
Well, it's always CO2. So if you guys take a nap, we know what's up.
But yeah, if we pass out, you know why.
No, there's new ones. I just never unplugged the old one. So, and the guy, like I said, the guy had already taken apart my mini mag flashlight as much as you can and inspected it, and still didn't trust it. So I pulled my brand new one out of the backpack, still in the wrapper, and was like, all right, here, you take it out. You put the batteries in. It's still in the wrapper. I haven't touched it. And the guy put it on the wherever it was, the mantle, the chair, the window, whatever. And bam, started answering intelligently. I even let him set it up. And he's like, yeah, no, you got it. And then he started taking that one apart. And I was like, at what time are you going to believe that it's working? Like, you opened it.
Yeah. I didn't build it and then package it for you to open it. That's ridiculous. That's funny.
Yeah.
That is funny.
He even put the batteries in himself, too.
Yeah. And the batteries were the one that came with it, and those were sealed.
Yep.
So it's not like I gave him batteries out of my backpack that, I don't know, somehow I hit a button and it triggers the power out. Like, it was legitly brand new.
All you guys having storms right now. Be safe.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be getting in tonight in Connecticut.
It's kind of crazy right now. So if we get cut off, that's why. Deborah said her favorite is the tripwire.
No worries.
She was always a voice recorder person, and she still loves her voice recorder. But now tripwire has kind of pushed its way up there as 1A with her 1B voice recorder.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the tripwire as well.
Yeah, we like our tripwire when it works.
We have to get ours should the bet on us. We have to get it fixed. It needs to be rewired. But yeah, we like our tripwires too.
We have the 36-foot tripwire.
Yeah, we had a really cool experience. We had a really cool experience with our tripwire at the Doss house. Yeah. Adam was under Estes in the chair. The barber chair, and we had it wrapped around him. And as he was responding to some of the crazy stuff that we were like, holy crap, the tripwire kept going off at the same time.
Like it was kind of cool. Like the barber was walking around the chair.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. We had, when I was same place, we had my tripwire that kind of went up the ramp there from the kitchen into the barber shop. And I was sitting in the barber chair and I was doing a live and I was holding my phone up. And the tripwire went off, and somebody saw them walk up behind me. And I'm like, there's nobody in here. They're like, we just saw him walk up behind you.
Oh, yeah. The barber's ready. Yeah. As soon as you sit in that chair, he's ready to go.
What do you think about the basement there at the Doss house?
Holy crap. I would have to say between the upstairs and the basement, those were probably the two most active. Yes, we had the barbershop going crazy, but our equipment responded mostly to even in the living room where that those cutout closet areas are. We put equipment in there. All three of those places, our equipment went nuts all night long.
We put Deborah in that behind the fireplace. She did not like it.
Yep.
She did not like it.
So we had a really cool experience at the Doss house that we'll let you know. We were sitting in the living room on the couch. We had our equipment in those closet areas. And Adam gave his wife a call on the phone while we were just chilling.
Yep.
And his son came on the phone. And while his son was on the phone, our equipment was interacting with his son on the phone.
Whoa.
So, like, when he started crying, right?
He started crying and the equipment went haywire.
Every time he started crying, our equipment went haywire. Even the motion boxes, everything, our REM pods. And then as soon as he stopped crying, the equipment stopped.
Holy crap.
So I was like, maybe I shouldn't be talking on the phone right here. So, but that was cool. He ended up walking outside. And after he walked outside, everything stopped. So it was like they were like, oh my God, they felt bad for Bentley crying on the phone.
Yeah. Wow. All right, next time we go, we'll kick Deborah in the shin so she starts crying and see if we get some.
Let's see what happens. Sorry, Deborah. Those were not my words. Please don't hate us.
She knows I wouldn't do that anyway. But oh crap! So we talked about favorite pieces of equipment. Do you have anything that you bought and you're like, man, what a piece of junk, or I wished I'd have never spent my money on that?
I won't say.
Which one's that?
You don't have to tell me what it is. You can just say that, you have
our
something.
dead bell. We'll say it. Our dead bell. I mean, we've been through 5 different dead bells, and all 5 of them. I mean, the only ones that are still functioning, actually, we're having issues with too, is the motion activated one that we bought from a smaller group.
Yeah.
But the one that we buy from Ghost Stop has died and exploded 3 times. And not even joking, exploded.
We don't know if it's
3 times.
We don't think it's the manufacturer. We think that the spirits hate it so much that they literally make the battery get so hot and explode.
It smashed. Like, if you literally, like, the last time it went off, it rang, and then we went up to it, and it was burning, and the back end of it was blown off.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
and then it worked again.
And then it worked. We fixed it. It worked again. But I mean, for the price that we're paying for the dead bell, for the fact that we've been through 3 of them, is it Paranrmal? Is it the manufacturer?
I think it's Paranrmal.
I don't know. It's kind of a toss up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, honestly, we spent a lot of money on a custom, what's that word bank? The Ovulus. We bought a custom Ovulus, a red and black for our logo, like our colors. What do I think about it? I don't know. You know, I'm kind of iffy with these programmed pieces of equipment.
Yep.
Just like phone apps, same thing. We have one phone app that I somewhat actually believe in. Other than that, I'm not really fond of the whole word bank system because you just don't know. But we have pretty much 90% of everything out there. $3,000 worth of equipment, if not more.
Yeah, I think we're somewhere around 8 or 10,000.
Damn.
So I'm gonna show you this. This is the dead bell. This is the dead bell that we have.
I mean, we have the SLS, we have the XLS.
This is from Elite Paranormal Society or 24 Elite.
Yes, we bought that too. We like that one.
So this is mostly an EMF detector. You have to physically ring it.
Yep.
There's nothing that'll make it ring. I really like this
and
because if it rings, you know somebody's touched it. It's not going to
Exactly.
just randomly go off.
We had the lights going off, and then we're like, "Oh, that's cool. How about if they rang the bell and it went ting, like a light
Yeah.
ting?"
Yeah.
And we're like,
We actually
So
bought
good.
one of those at one of the Paracons, and it was from that team. And it has the two switches, one to control the sound, one to control the lights,
The
and the
other
bell you
ones
actually physically
get a lot
have
of
to tap
false
the bell.
positives because of electronics.
Yes.
So that one, I'll tell you that this one is, to me, is super, super sensitive. Like a vibration on the floor will make the EMF go off. So you have to be careful where you
Yep.
place it.
You can turn the sound off.
And a lot of time we just turn the sound off and we just watch the
Yep.
lights. But I like that, and we just have the two standalone bells that we put out as well. But I like that because
Yep.
there's no trigger on that bell, and I just that
Exactly.
is one that I really, really like. I know
See,
a lot of people
when
have had problems with the
when
other
it
one.
comes when it comes to equipment, I'm not a fan of when you can control the sensitivity. And the
Yes.
original dead bell, you can turn it from minimum to maximum. And you watch these shows, and personally owning one, you kind of wonder, okay, maybe what's going on here with that sensitivity control.
Yep. Yep.
So that's my one personal drawback from the dead bell.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah,
to see it
that's-
actually
I-
bring the damn thing.
We've had this one go off, I think two or three times, and there was nobody near it to touch that bell.
That's
And
awesome.
that blows me away because something has used their energy to hit that bell.
Exactly.
Now, it doesn't go off like some of these others, and people get, it doesn't work. Well, actually, I think this works better because it's more authentic. When could have been somebody's cell phone got too close, could have been whatever.
Yep.
It's just something that I think works a lot better. I just think that this is, for me, this is the thing. No, that's all right. The thing that we have that I absolutely despise, and I regret that. Well, I didn't buy it; Deborah bought it. So, but it bugs me that it was like $500, and it's a Polterscript, the PS device. We bought it because Project Fear uses it, and they get such great answers from it. Again, they do this for 2 or 3 or 4 nights, and they're getting a couple that work well. Ours,
it's orange and black, right?
Yes. And
yeah,
it's
we
not
have the
even a
same thing
paperweight because it's not heavy enough to be a paperweight.
No. And I'll be honest with you, in the past 2 years, it's never left our case. We haven't used it in at least 3 years.
Nah, I think 2 years.
Yeah.
I think we used
maybe 2 years then. But it's just, yeah.
It chews up batteries. It chews up batteries so fast, and it's weird. We were actually at the Ross house, and my buddy Dan was there with us, and I was holding it, asking questions, and I was getting these odd responses. It was nothing even close to what we wanted. I put it down on the table. Nothing. It sat there for 10 minutes. It didn't do anything. As soon as I pick it up, it gives me a response. And I'm like, What? So we tested this theory. I put it down and we get nothing. The second I pick it up and it would move, it would give you a word. And I'm like, yeah, this thing's garbage. And now we carry it with us, but we never pull it out. Somebody wants to see it, because I told you we do all these collabs. Somebody wants to see it, try it. Here you go, do it. But
honestly, the only reason why I bought that was back when it first came out, is when everyone was using the Paranrmal puck device.
Yeah,
and that was so expensive. And I'm like, well, I saw that, and I'm like, well, let's try that instead, because they wanted like $800 for the Paranrmal puck. And of course, Ghost Adventures had that going. A lot of these teams had it going. I'm like, I want one of those so bad. So we saw that, and we're like, oh, that's close enough. Don't type in the words, but it gives you something back, Yep.
So is there anything that you guys don't have that you want, that you're considering, or even say that I will buy one of these eventually?
Does it Is it DR60 voice recorder? Is that
You
the
want one of those? I don't.
I do.
I like the one that we just bought. I'm not a fan of the DR60. Honestly, like with all the equipment we have and the amount of money we spent already, we don't even use half the stuff we have. So like, sure, if I see something that's cool that someone has, I'm like, all right, maybe I'll look into it. But there's so much. The problem is the equipment's so damn expensive these days.
Yes,
like it's amazing how expensive the equipment got. So we're trying to like use what we have, and 90% of the time we don't even use what we have. We use the smaller stuff.
Yeah. So Deborah just said, my friend Damien from 27 Spirits, he has two
I had a
DR60s now.
chance.
Crazy guy.
Yeah, I had a chance. It was like a friend of the family. I was helping out, and their grandfather had like 4 of them sitting in his like little desk area and everything. And I was like, oh, it's like, what are you doing with those? He goes, I don't know. I haven't touched them in years. I used to use them during like my secret stuff. Like he used to be a detective. So I'm like, oh, cool. You want to sell them? He's like, yeah, how much you want to give me? I was like, I'll give you $100 for all of them. He goes, okay. So we're sitting there, and one of his grandkids walked in with their kids. So his great grandkid goes, Grandpa, what are you doing with those? I know what those are. I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, so here's some. He goes, things are. And I'm like, hey, little kid, shut up. So I ended up not getting them at all because he wanted like
Went from $100 for all 4 to
Yeah. Deborah says she wants a.
Yes, I know how you feel, Deborah. Same here.
We have 3 camcorders, and I have a full spectrum camera, and then we both use our cell phone to record video. And by the time we get home from an overnight, there is like 50 some hours worth of video to look through. And I'm just like, it's not worth me going through all this video. I don't have the time. So the last few I've been cutting down on the cameras I put out. So maybe if we had one good camera and used it exclusively, I would feel better about it. But it's too overwhelming to come home and have all those hours to go back and look through. Now I will say, oh, I know this happened to this time, and I'll go dig that up and pull it out right away. But I'm not going to sit there and watch. And so it's just it's a waste of batteries. It's a waste of time setting it up and turning it down. And so I've kind of become a little.
Thankfully, with our new team, we have. There you are. We lost you for a second there.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Okay, we're back.
I'm worried about the weather.
So we have the new team Beyond the Experiment, and thankfully we have a guy that's actually an editor and a DJ and all that stuff. So we have about, I think, 5 total camcorders, handhelds, 2 good big size ones, and 3 of the little small ones to put on stands. Plus, we also have a DVR system that we have hooked up to put in all the locations of the rooms. I think we have 4 or 5 cameras of those, 4 cameras of those. So we are very grateful for Dan. Because he's the one that putting all the episodes together for us, and he's doing a lot of work for us. So those will be coming out soon. But we tried to get the best cameras too, and the 2 big ones alone were $400 each, and then the smaller guys I paid like $100 each for those. So it's just expensive. It's how it is, unfortunately. But I do want the one Deborah's talking about, and no, I don't want to spend $3,000. I know how you feel.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I think there's 2 things that we want. She wants a thermal imaging camera, really bad. That's what she wants,
Yep.
and they're pricey. But I've seen a lot of people that have the ones that you can plug into your iPhone, and they claim they work really, really well, and they're not as bad as some of these other ones. But we've got to sit down and do some research on that and figure out what's best. Because again, at the end of the day, we spent so much money on different things that we don't want another thing that's just going to take up space the whole around.
Yep.
We want to be able to use it. And the thing that I want the most,
We actually bought
And-
ours up at Rolling Hills. Yeah. It was
Is that
only
one- is
200
that a-
bucks I spent. Rolling Hills sells
that
one.
was standalone. Oh, okay.
Thermal.
I'm going to check them out.
Yep, thermal camera.
Thermal gun.
Yeah, thermal camera gun. Rolling Hills Sanitarium up in New York, upper state New York. They had them for sale, and we picked it up for like 200 bucks, I think it was. And it actually works really well. And it records, it pauses, does all that, takes photos.
All right. I'll make sure that Deborah remember that. I just wrote it down, but remember that. Well, we watch the Foreman brothers a lot. They're one of my favorites. I really like these guys. And they have that Epic box. And man, I want that so bad. And I was gonna buy it.
We have ours.
I mean,
We love
they're
ours.
there's like 250, 260. I wanted it, and I found another piece of equipment that's oh man, the company's name escapes me. Bob Carpenter, Vortex Ghost Gear. He has a triangle. He has a triangle that it doesn't say yes or no, but it's got the lights yes or no, and that's worked pretty well for me.
Yeah, we have that.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought that. Number one, it was cheaper, and I thought I would rather support somebody that I know, and I do. I like it. I think it works really well, but I still want that damn Epoch box. So that's probably
We
one
have the
thing that I
triangle one.
say
We
I
actually
want.
bought it from Vortex too, the ship. And then we have the Epo box or the Epic box or however you pronounce it. That thing actually hates me. A lot of the questions I ask, it's a straight no.
Then I'll ask the same question,
And
and
it's
they're
like,
like,
yes.
yes.
But it's a fun piece of equipment. I like it.
Yeah. So Deborah just said, I think we're going to buy that in the next few weeks. Well, they just answered the question, so that's good.
Yes.
I
I highly recommend it.
the way the Foreman brothers use it, it seems like it's very effective. There are times that they don't get anything from it, but it seems like when they get something from it, again, are they only showing the points where they're getting something from it? Probably. Right? I mean, that's what you're going to show is what you're getting responses for. If you're not getting responses, you're not going to show that.
Yeah.
But that's
We
something
actually have done the knocking with it, and we've knocked 3 times, and we would actually get a response back 3 times with it. It was pretty cool. It happens quite a bit.
Oh.
So if we
you
knock
talk about
3
the
times
knocking.
on the wall, or can you repeat this? It will come back as yes. Yeah.
yeah, we'll ask like, all right, can you repeat this lullaby? And we'll go doom 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 doom, and it will go
No.
yeah, or like, can you finish it? And it will go no.
Yeah.
Or it will do the whole lullaby,
Wow.
and then we'll finish it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
So you talk about the old shaving a haircut thing, right? We were at this place,
Yes.
and here's another place for you to put on your list, right? Waterford, PA. It's up toward Erie. The whole town is haunted, right? It was built on top of a Indian burial ground where they just flattened everything and built the town. It was 3 different forts. The last one, I believe, was Fort LaBouffe. All 3 forts burnt to the ground. So maybe stop building forts there, but whatever. But there's the Eagle Hotel and the Judson House, and they're right across from each other.
Yeah.
And you can't stay there, but you can rent them. It's $50 a night. And I think there was 5 of us that went for that $50. It's
Really?
not $50 a person. It's $50 a night. We had some of the best activity in
Oh
both
my
houses, but at the Eagle Hotel, we were standing back in this. It used to be like the quarters for the people that worked there, right? And we're standing there, and it's all brick walls in this back area. And Deb goes over to a desk and she says, "Hey, can you finish this?" And she goes, "Bump, bada, bump, bump." Not 3 seconds later, on the concrete wall, bump, bump, and we all just stopped and looked at each other like, "What the hell was that?" Oh, somebody outside. The walls are this thick. There was nobody outside beating, and we were upstairs. Nobody beating on the side of this. It was the first and only time I've ever had a true answer to that. And it was just somebody pounding
That's
on a
awesome.
damn brick wall. It was just, but if you ever want to go somewhere, you have to get a hotel and stay there. But it's $50 a night. It's amazing. It's a great place to go. Dirt cheap and lots of activity for sure.
There you are. You keep cutting in and out a little bit.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it looks like it stopped raining so much, but yeah, if you get a chance to go to Waterford, the Eagle Hotel and the Judson House,
There you are.
it's amazing. Dirt cheap, very, very
Nice.
good. Another place we're going to go back to because it's like 2 hours from us.
That's awesome. That sounds good.
Yeah, seems like all the
let's
good
see,
shit
what
where
else?
I would have to fly.
How about bucket list places that you want to go?
Ooh.
I'll start this one. Clown
Yep.
Motel.
Jumped right in it. Is he there? We lost you again. I don't know if you can hear us.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I see. There are no issues over here.
Oh, there you are. All right, yep. You're back. Yep, you're good. It keeps coming. The voice keeps coming in and out.
I didn't even lose you guys that time. Uh-oh.
Yep.
I lost you now.
Yeah, Clown Motel. That's where he wants to go.
See, I missed all of that.
Yeah, definitely the Clown Motel.
Yep. Adam wants the Clown Motel.
Which means they're gonna have to fly.
Yeah. That's a hell of a drive, man.
And then for me, it's Waverly Hills.
Oh, yeah. Well, that should be easy to. I mean, you
That's
could
definitely
drive
on the
there
list.
and do that one.
That will
Waverly,
be
you could drive
15
through.
hours.
It
we
would be
mapped
worth
that
it.
one out already.
So
Yes,
you get a
absolutely.
place,
Yeah, we'll probably fly for that.
get a place the night before and drive halfway, stay there, do an investigation,
Yep.
then go to Waverly.
Yep, absolutely. That's the plan.
I have not been to Waverly. Deborah was to Waverly Hills. I have not been to Waverly Hills.
I think that's like
Definitely
90% of everybody's bucket list if they haven't been.
I would think so. So for me, I would say Virginia City.
Also, the Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh, Skinwalker. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind the Skinwalker Ranch either. But I really want to go to the Washoe Club, the old Washoe Club in Virginia City.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
So if we go to the Clown Motel, then you could drive out there. I think it's like another 3 hours, but I would do that.
Hell, that'd be a good week trip.
Time to fly.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You
Breaking news.
convinced me again.
Adam's flying.
Did you ever watch the A-Team? B.A. Baracus, Mr. T didn't like to fly. They always drugged him and got him on the plane. He didn't know that he woke up. You fools made me fly.
We'll just feed him a couple shots. He'll be good to go.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Not
Sarah
some
Winchester
bourbon
House.
or moonshine can't fix.
Oh man, yeah, that's a good place.
I work for a
Yep.
company.
Oh yeah,
Um, I work at a brewery, and we have a distillery, and so we're producing all of our own bourbon now as well.
that's awesome.
I'm jealous.
My job is I
I
make
thought
beer.
working
I make beer for a living.
Nice.
Now I'm really jealous.
Now, yeah, hey, you won.
Yep.
That's it. Pack it up. Time to go home.
Yep. Have a nice night. Thanks for having me. I'm gonna go back to delivering tractors because that's so much cool.
I work for Pittsburgh Brewing Company.
Have a good night,
Iron City
everybody.
beer.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We make Iron City beer. It's sold in, I don't know, 8 or 10 states. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility that was like, I don't know, $200 million to be built. I mean, it's incredible. Every day I go to work and I'm like, I can't believe I work here.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That is wild.
I'm gonna go sit in my shitbox $60,000 Zuzu pickup or delivery truck and shit. I could be brewing.
You wouldn't happen to have an extra bottle around the house by any chance, would you? We'll see you this weekend.
Listen, we have so many bottles of bourbon here, it's not even funny. It's not even funny.
You tell us the price, we'll bring the money.
You got any cinnamon bourbon or cinnamon whiskey bourbon?
There might be some. I'm not a big flavored stuff, but there's probably some here.
Well, you can bring it this weekend. I'm a big cinnamon person.
I'll bring.
I
some
am not
responsible. We'll bring some stuff and stash it in the truck, and we can sample later.
After party at the jail. Let's go.
Right. We'll get a party with Smitty in his cell.
There you go.
We're just kidding, Shauna. And Dave. We're not really going to do that. But
yes, we are not responsible for anything. No, I'm just kidding.
They might just have to lock us in there, shut the door, and lock us.
About those steps you're making us go up this weekend.
They're going to become a lot more interesting. That's good.
I got to survive all those podcasts first.
Oh, man.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, God, I know, right? Oh, boy. Good times.
Yes. I'm excited for this weekend.
And interesting.
Yeah, we are too.
Probably for a little while, and then it could go very south at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah,
we do down those steps.
Hey, it could go bottoms up.
Bottoms up. We do another podcast with Trap Souls and our friends from Southern Ohio, and it's called Beyond the Spirits. Well, we're talking about ghosts and spirits, but we're also talking about these spirits as well. We're drinking spirits while we're doing our podcast, so sometimes it gets a little hairy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, Deborah, actually, let me check this out. I'll tell you right now what we're saying. Saturday night, we were at the Country Inn and Suites by Radisson in Altoona. It was the closest thing to the place, which is, I think it's like 20 minutes from there.
Yeah, and it's a straight shot.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I got to do a little change in my truck.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit.
But yeah, we are looking forward to seeing everybody. It's gonna be a fun weekend.
It is.
Yeah, I think it'll be awesome. I can't wait. All right, Deborah, we need some more questions here. You're slacking on me. She's always my question asker. Anime, you got questions? Donna, you got questions? There's some other people on here. I can't see who will go on. 27 Spirits, Mark, any of you guys? Come on, ask up. I got rock stars on here for you. And ask questions. So do you have a favorite place? Some place that you go often?
Yeah, we have two. One of them was currently put on hold for a little bit due to some personal things that happened at the location with the spirits. The other one is the James House up in Hampton, New Hampshire. We host a lot of events there and do a lot of filming and all that stuff for Willie. We help raise money for
The location.
the location to keep up the upkeep on the building. We'll do 1 or 2 public events a year there to help raise the funds. And then at the end of the night, we give all the money raised back to him for the house. We don't take a dime.
That's awesome.
The other place is White Hill Mansion in New Jersey. We kind of put it on a little hiatus right now due to how personal it got us. What was it, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
2 years.
It's been 2 years. It brought up some. No, it's been 3 years.
No, it's last year. We went last year.
No, last year was the festival. We didn't go in there last year. It was the year before that. So it's been 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
So it's been 2 years since we've been there. Some things happened that night that affect both of us pretty well. So we kind of put that on the burner right now. Eventually, will we get back there? Maybe. But that's the 2 places that we've been more than anywhere. Yes, we've been to the Shanley Hotel. That was an awesome place.
I was in the little cubbyhole in the basement got called a dick and an asshole.
Yep. We have not been to Rainsworth Lodge, but we're planning on doing a Gettysburg trip next year. The last time we were there, it was wintertime, and it was because we were driving through, so we stopped quick.
Let's see here. What's the furthest you've driven for investigation? 17 hours.
Yes, Old Hospital on College Hill in West Virginia. 17 hours total, and we drove overnight on a Friday night.
And then drove.
Got down there Saturday afternoon, investigated there, got up we were there until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Went and slept for 2 hours.
And then hit the road and drove 17 hours back.
Wow.
And then went to work.
And then went to work one day. Yeah, tell me about it. that was a brutal trip. And it was August.
Yeah.
It was summertime. And on the 3rd floor, it got 110
degrees.
Yeah, 110 degrees at one point.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Oh.
Every half hour we were going outside and wringing our clothes out because of how soaked we were.
Oh my God. No. We were supposed to go there this summer. Somebody else set this up for us, and we were going to go with them, and we had some friends going with us. And it got canceled. He had some personal reasons, and he had to cancel it. And he just gave like the whole investigation to somebody else. And he's like, "I'm just refunding your money." I'm like, "Why wouldn't you give it to one of us and just let us do it?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And a friend of ours, we were going with them, they were going with us, whatever. And we had rented the doctor's house there. We were going to stay in the doctor's house overnight. Yep. And so we got our money back from him for the investigation, but we paid our friends for the doctor's house, and she gave us our money back. And it's like 3 months later, and they're still trying to get their money back.
Oh, wow.
From them. And I feel bad because they gave us our money back. They shouldn't have given us our money until they got theirs back. I think that would have only been fair. But
now, if you ever get the chance, definitely do it. It's highly recommended. The town is absolutely amazing. The people are the most welcoming people on the property. Like, as soon as we got there, they were like, "What do you do?" They welcomed us in like open arms. The owners are amazing people. The one thing is, when we went, they didn't have the it was a whole hotel that we stayed outside of the hospital down the road.
Yeah.
And that hotel actually closed down now. But this was 5 years ago. It was the first year we started.
Yeah.
We went there.
And let me tell you what about the hotel. Creepy. Okay. Like they're all like old time, like people's name, like rooms that actually stayed in those rooms.
Yep.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yep.
And
they had a bellhop.
They had a bellhop.
So when we had to leave and get home, like we got back to the hotel at 4:00 in the morning, we had to call a number, and the bellhop came in, got on the elevator with us, brought us to the top. That was pretty cool. Yeah. And he was telling us some stories about the place.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the next year they closed down right after we were there.
Yeah.
But also when we were down there was when they had the extreme flooding in the town, and it looked like a deserted town. It was so sad. They were trying to raise funds for the town and all this stuff. Yeah. But even with all the disaster they went through, they were still the nicest people ever. Yeah. Amazing people.
What can we do to help you to make your stay better?
Yep.
What do you mean? You guys are going through your disaster. Yeah, that's just that's a normal thing down here. Mm-hmm. What can we do to make sure you enjoy the town?
And it's right on the line of Kansas. Was it Kansas? Yeah, Kansas. Or no, Kentucky. Kentucky and West Virginia. So in order to go to the stores, you had to go into Kentucky. And they were just like, what are you doing here? What's going on? And of course, we all had our team shirts on. And they were like, oh, my God, that's so cool, blah, blah, blah. Like, take photos with us. It was so awesome. It was such a cool experience. And they, even with everything going on, they were still the nicest people ever.
And happy.
Meanwhile, their house just got washed away. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, come on.
We're from Connecticut, so we're not used to that. Yeah. So going down there, it was like, oh my God, we complain about the state we live in, but look what they just went through, and they're the nicest people ever.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yep. So yes, definitely, let's go get a chance.
Let's go opposite of that. Have you been to the Grand Midway in Windber, PA?
No, we have not yet.
Okay. So here's another one you should put on your list. They have the world's largest Ouija board on their roof.
I saw that. Yes, I saw that. I saw photos of that place. Yeah.
They have the world's largest tarot card in painted on the ceilings in one of their rooms. The whole place is wild. There's all the different movie props and stuff that's in there. It's a cool place. It's very active. We had a group of 8 or 9 of us that went out there. Deborah actually slept in the car that night. She would not stay in the motel. But it was cool. But when we were leaving the next day, we were just standing outside, hanging out, just everybody talking and getting ready to leave. And one of the guys from the area was walking down the sidewalk, walking his dog. Oh, the devil worshippers are out. I mean, just talking shit.
Really?
And we thought he was just crazy. Like, we just kind of laughed it off and whatever, Didn't react to him. We just kind of stood there and chuckled. Well, here, this is a very common theme for that it's a very small town. And everybody in the town hates the guy that is running this place because they think it's all about devil worship.
Oh, man.
And he actually just posted something the other day that something was posted on, I guess it was Facebook.
Yeah,
in a local
read that
ambulance EMT thread. And they're like, oh, that place should be burnt down.
They had a couple of fires in the town. They had a couple fires in the town, and they blamed the place for it. They call it the Ouija board place.
Yeah,
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I put that story in there, and he answered me right back. He's like, this guy does this all the time, but it's very much the entire community that does that. And it's just that people are uneducated, and they get scared about things that they don't understand.
Exactly. I agree 100%.
I mean, if, I get being afraid of something that you don't understand, but instead of just being dead set against it, educate yourself and find out what's really going on.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a devil worshiper.
No.
We are not even close. People look at
anybody that's a devil worshiper.
People look at our logo a little bit and go, what's going on with these guys? But our logo and our name was actually made up from one of our friends, and it stuck with us, so we kept it. But we do not worship the devil at all.
And if you look at it, it's not even the same.
No, he designed it to where it's not the same logo to make it devil-ish, I guess you would say. But that's the one thing people see our logos. We're like, no, we don't worship the devil. Trust me.
I'm an ordained minister. My sister, who goes with us from time to time and makes all of our merch, she's a same thing, and we're the furthest thing from it. It's just wild that people think that.
So Deborah, no,
Oh.
No, we are not.
we're not.
We are
We
not.
talked about this. We
We
talked
are,
about that off camera, but yeah,
Not by blood, but you might as well consider us brothers.
Yeah,
We're close friends.
That's the godfather of my son.
Yes.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
So, yeah.
We were just
you
two
guys been
guys
doing this-
hanging out, watching paranormal shows, and next thing you know, we were in Vermont investigating a tower
Yep.
in the winter.
Yep.
That's how it started, pretty much.
That's why. And you've been doing this for 5 years together, right?
Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah.
February 21st was our 5-year anniversary.
That's awesome.
And then this will be year number 18 for me.
That's crazy.
Yes, you're right. 20.
20 or
20. This
22?
year will be 20.
Yeah.
20th
Oh,
anniversary for me. Yes. I forgot about that. It was 2. Yeah. Yep.
that was a hard
Yes.
one to not ask.
100%.
Oh,
There's a lot of
100%.
people that there's a lot of people that feel certain ways about all of this. Again, I don't care who owns it. I like Jason Hawes. I think a lot of the guy. I think he's doing it for all the right reasons. But whether I like that person or not, I'm going to go there if I get the opportunity. 100%.
Same here. We love Jason. Jason's been a good guy. He actually showed up last weekend at our investigation up in New Hampshire. He surprised us.
Yeah.
We're good friends
Wow.
with his daughter, Satori, and Cody. They know us really well.
Yeah.
We've done several investigations with them. I think Jason's saving the place, personally.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I believe he's going to have a right price. At the same time, it doesn't matter to me because I believe he's going to bring that place back to life in the way it should be. Not a circus.
And to me, that is the biggest thing. There's a lot of work that's got to be done, and that work has got to be paid for.
Yep.
And without it, it's not going to exist. So if he has to charge more than what they charged before, okay, because
Yep.
I respect the fact that he's saving the building, just like we talked earlier. He's
Mhm.
saving the building,
Yep.
And there's people that, like anything else, they stand on one side of a line and say, "Well, that sucks," and this way's the only way, and it's really not. I mean, what is best for the spirits and for the location is number one.
Last Friday, he was down at the Conjuring House cutting the grass before he came up and saw us in New Hampshire. I mean, he's taking care of the property. Yes, I don't know if he can get inside yet. I believe he can get inside. Not sure if he's done anything like that, but he even wants to make it look good for the neighbors. The neighbors are helping him with a lot of things too. So I think it's a good thing. I think we're in a right direction finally with the place.
Yeah.
And
I do too.
Corey and her husband, the ones that owned it before the other one, did a great job with it too.
Yeah.
We love Corey.
Yes.
I forgot her husband's name. They were great people. We personally got to meet them a couple times, and they let us investigate there. We were there twice. We went to the
3 times.
2 or 3 times we've been to the Conjuring
3
House, all with Corey and her husband, and we had nothing but like the best experiences, the best welcoming. So
I think his name is Jason too.
I don't remember what his name. I can't remember what Corey's husband's name was.
I think it was Jason. That sounds right.
It might have been. It might have been Jason. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right, Adam. I think it was Jason.
My memories.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah,
But they were the most genuine, downhearted people, and meeting Jason Oz and his daughter, they're the most genuine, down to earth hearted people and do everything for the right reasons. So I would go back 100%.
And let me tell you something. After sitting down with Corey and her husband, they were tired. They did a lot of work on that house. They did a lot they can. They had their little section of the house that they lived in, and I don't blame them one bit. I know a lot of people were mad that they sold the house. They didn't want it to go the way it did, but I saw in their eyes when they talked to us about owning the house, they were tired.
Yeah.
And you can see it. You're running that place 7 days a week, people in and out of there, had their own little area. They had their kids. They had their dogs. It was a lot. So the fact that I believe Jason's going to bring it back and run it the way they had it, 100%.
Yeah. Did you ever go when the lady owned it?
No.
Jacqueline?
No. The lady. We'll keep it at the lady.
Well,
no, we never went.
I understand it was very, very unique times there.
Oh yeah.
I just feel so bad for her because she had definitely had something going on.
Oh yeah, 100%.
She just.
That's why
I hope.
Yeah.
I don't hate anybody.
Nope.
Oh no. I just hope she gets the help that she needs.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm trying not to get sued.
And every day we're thinking of Andrea too. Andrea Perrin, she's going through cancer right now, so we think of her every day, and we're praying for her too.
Yep.
And we're very happy that it's going the way she wanted to go. So
yes, for sure. She's a big part of the history of that house.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. That is another place that is on my bucket list. I just don't know if that's one that we have to see how it's priced. I mean, we're going to have to get people to go with us and make it a group effort, but it can't be a huge group.
No.
Nope.
We're talking about 4 to 6 people at the max.
I believe he'll keep it at a fair price.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll go crazy with it.
I mean, he's gotten enough money to help offset some of the costs that maybe.
Yep.
You guys ever investigated the area where the Jersey Devil's supposed to hang out?
A project I want to work on next year.
That is, I can't think of the name of it either.
Yes,
what's the name of that town?
I agree 100%. I can't remember it either.
Hold on, let me ask.
I watched a lot of documentaries, and I'm actually pretty interested in the whole Jersey Devil thing. So I'm hoping to get out there next year.
What's the name of the town?
Project Fear just did a thing there too.
Yep.
Among these alleged encounters were claims the creature
Camden.
attacked a trolley car.
Oh, Camden, New Jersey.
And a social
Camden,
club
I believe.
Camden.
Yeah, I think it's in Camden. Yeah.
Yep.
This is from
Yep.
Wikipedia.
Yep.
But very interesting. I also watch Paranrmal Files on YouTube, and I know his episodes are really long, but I like some of the documentaries he did, and one of them was the Jersey Devil documentary.
Yes, really cool. We are not the biggest cryptid people, but we are definitely getting more interested in it. We're friends with the big Bigfoot guy, Bill Rigby, here in PA.
Nice.
And through him, we've met some pretty cool people, and now we're starting to get a little more into the Bigfoot stuff and all the other cryptids. Oh, the Pine Barrens, she said.
Yes, that's it. The Pine Barrens. Yep. Now, here's my question. From what I've been watching with that, 90% of the people think it was mafia related.
I've definitely heard that.
Yeah, that was all mafia related. So it's that's where I want to do the research, because I'm like, okay, got me a little entertained there with the whole research of the history of that place. Could it be mafia? Could it be the New Jersey Devil, as they say? So that's what got me intrigued.
Yep.
I'm a big history freak, so I love the mafia type stuff.
For sure.
No, I want to
Yeah.
find who his friend is. Okay.
It's all about the size of the trunk.
It's almost by the size of the trunk.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Who owns a pig farm and who has a concrete business? Oh, don't forget the boat. You got to have the boat.
That could be true. I agree, Deborah. That could be true. Something made up to keep the average Joe out. Yeah, you might be onto something there. That could be true. Here's my question for you guys.
Go ahead.
What do you think of the whole drone scenario that we all of a sudden forgot about?
Well, I haven't forgot about it, but there's just not a lot about it out there all of a sudden.
That's what I mean.
so
That like it just like disappeared all of a sudden out of the blue.
It's and I don't want to get into politics because that's not my thing.
Oh yeah,
But
same there.
it was another one of these things that was, hey, this is going on, so we're going to do this. So you look at this over here, and never mind what we're doing over here.
Yeah.
Because
I know a lot of the shows started reaching out and doing that whole conspiracy thing. I think Project Fear actually did a drone episode too. Yeah.
Yes, he did.
It's aliens.
Yeah. And so how much have you looked into the alien stuff that was just released? Have you looked at any of those files that have been released?
Have not. Haven't done the whole alien thing at all, to be honest with you. It'd be cool to start getting into a little bit.
There was a YouTube or a TikTok video, of a guy that was sitting in his car and pulled over on the side of the road and videoed a spaceship going by on the back of a truck. I was like, yeah, that's AI, but at the same time, it did look.
But
AI.
what if it wasn't? No,
exactly.
Right.
Like it didn't. Like, there's a lot of videos you can be like, yeah, that's AI. This did not look AI.
What if AI was them trying to pull us away from everything too?
And so this is the thing that, and this is something that I've been saying for probably 2 or 3 years now. All this AI stuff that we're seeing, the more we see it on the internet, they need to pass legislation that says if it was made in AI, it's got to be labeled as such.
I agree.
And because
I agree.
People believe everything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw this TikTok video the other day. This guy is sitting in his backyard and there's a twig floating in the sky above him. There's no trees around it. It's just a twig floating there. And he went on and did this TikTok. It was 10 minutes long. He's like, I've thrown baseballs at it. Looks like it's gone through it, blah, blah, blah. And the news was going to come look at it. Well, right before the news comes, it disappears. And 2 days later, he's like, you guys have to stop believing everything you see on TikTok.
Yep.
He says, this isn't real. There was no floating branch. I used a fishing line to tie this up. You guys have to stop believing in everything.
Yep.
And while that's the case, I think you should keep an open mind to just about anything because you don't know what. But if everything that is made in AI gets labeled as such, it's going to help a lot. But now we have all this AI, and like you said, there's a video of a spaceship going down the street on a truck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody says, oh, that's AI. Well, what if it's not? What if, because there's everything is AI, they can haul anything down the road now because you're going to think it's fake.
Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, it kind of scares me with the whole paranormal.
Yes.
I mean, if they're using AI for this kind of stuff, who isn't using it for the paranormal investigations, or who isn't using it in general? So it's like, I agree 100%. Whatever it is needs to be said, all right, this is AI generated.
Like literally, you can go on ChatGPT, whatever it is.
ChatGPT,
yeah. And like, I took a picture and I said, make me like skinny, jacked, and buff. And it did, and you couldn't tell it wasn't me.
Yes.
If you didn't know me, I could post that, and it's like, and I was like, all right, take my truck and make it lifted with big mud tires and rims.
Yeah.
And it did, and I could post it and be like, oh, I did this to my truck over the weekend. And you would never know if you didn't know me.
Yep.
That's how great it is. You could take take a photo of a creepy location and say, put a female ghost in the top right third window, and it will, and you won't be able to tell.
Yep. Yep. And Deborah says we stay away from it. We use it for some of these little memes and jokes that we put up.
Same here.
Um, we make calendars of events with it, but that's as far as I go. And you know, some people say, "Well, you're clearly using AI," and we use it for a couple things.
Yeah. No, I mean, same thing here. We'll never use it for paranormal wise, like any.
No way. I have too much pride in what I do to lie to everybody. It's only going to hurt me, and I'm not going to do anything to hurt me. No way.
That's why if you go on our YouTube videos and see our edited videos, they aren't edited, they're full-length videos. I don't know how to edit anything. So before we had Dan with Beyond the Experiment, I would literally make everything off my phone on a little app and just add words and music. So we used to get comments all the time, well, your episodes are boring. No, this is what it's really like to be on an investigation. Our episodes are 2 hours long because that's actual raw 2 hours of footage.
Like just to prove
that's honesty,
right? Yeah, like we show that. We don't do this, we don't do that. There's nothing cut. It's raw footage from beginning to the end. And the remarks that we got were unbelievable. Like it made us want to quit because people are like, you're boring. You do this wrong. You do that wrong. No, we're showing you what it's really like.
Just like my point is with this whole AI chat GPT thing, right? So I brought it up. I'm going to take a picture of me and Mike. Okay. I'm going to type, make us ghost.
Yeah, there you go.
Hold on. I can't spell.
Yes, I agree, Deborah.
Yep.
Ghost. Hold on, it's working. I'll let you know when it comes up.
No, it takes a couple minutes. And don't ask it 2 or 3 questions in a row because then you're waiting hours.
No, I only do one at a time.
I was at my mom's this weekend, and my sister and I decided we were going to take our canopy cover and put Verona Ghost on it. And she bought the stuff to do it, and she cut all the letters out. And I used it to tell me where I should place logos and how far in I should start this letter and finish this letter. And it really screwed it up. It wasn't efficient. I had to fix some of it. It looks fine. It's good enough, but it's not perfect. But I'm not paying $700 for a
I agree.
custom made, you know.
Yeah, well, all right. So here you go. Ready? Look at it.
Yep.
Now we're dead.
Now we're dead people.
You're dead.
Yep.
Look, I've got 2 ghosts on my
breaking news. Now. You saw us alive. Now we're not. That was a great show. We'll see you. We'll see you this weekend. You might not.
That might be the first podcast to ever have ghosts live and in person.
Yeah.
This one's going viral.
Yeah, see, that's the real picture of us.
We're the AI version.
We're sitting here. This is our
AI generated.
No, what's that? Your edited screen. This is
green screen.
Yeah, this is our green screen. We normally look like that.
Yeah. We got some Men in Black stuff happening here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Shoot. Well, anything else you guys have that you want to put out there before we wrap this up?
Well, you can find us on Facebook, Two Brothers Extreme Paranormal. Check out our new team, Beyond the Experiment. It's going to be really cool. We try all different new stuff during our investigations. It's all going to be edited videos and going to be showing you what it's really like to be out on these investigations the right way, not the way we tried the first time. So we'll have those couple episodes coming out. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok. We have the YouTube channel for Beyond the Experiment and Two Brothers Extreme Paranormal. Yep. Find all the links on our Facebook page. And Thank you so much for having us on. It was
And
a
next
blast.
week, if you want to find us.
This weekend.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
coming
Creep It
weekend.
Real Fest.
Yeah.
Come say hi.
Yeah.
We're literally right across from you guys, so we're all right there.
Yeah.
If you hear us screaming from the second floor down below, that's us. Come find us.
Come up and say hi.
Yeah. Yes. Stop
It's-
by. He's going to have some
just a
awesome
few
guests
steps.
on his podcast. Yeah, it's not too far.
Walk up the steps and say hi. It's good. It'll be worth it.
We got our merch that are going to be there. We'll have our T-shirts. We'll have our glass frosted mugs.
We'll
beer
have our
mugs.
tumblers.
We have tumblers.
Whoa.
We have some cool stuff. Stickers,
Ooh.
wristbands. We got some cool stuff at our table.
I hear a beer mug calling my name.
Yes.
We'll save you one.
I'll be there before we're open. I'm getting one early.
Okay.
It's cool. It's the frosted kind. So it's got
Yes.
our logo engraved on the glass.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Deborah says we're going to bring some bourbon with us, so
All right.
Hell yeah.
Some
get some
cinnamon
stuff for
bourbon.
you guys
Cool.
to try.
We'll bring some money. You guys bring the bottles. We got you.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on. That was a blast. I think it was a great
Thank you
great
so much.
podcast.
Yes.
And anytime you guys want to do it again, holler. I mean,
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna have you guys on ours
Yes.
for sure.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, we would
love it.
love to have the
Love
whole
it.
team on.
Well, it's me and Deb. Mark was on for a little bit, but it's basically three of us now. My sister is part of the team, but I doubt she'll come on. But
All right.
you never know.
You never know. All right, Deborah. We'll
So-
see you this weekend. Can't wait.
I got a cool outro song. I'd like you guys to listen to it and tell me when you see us what you think of my song. It is AI generated. I do not sing or play any instruments, but I did write the song,
Awesome.
and it took a while to figure it out. But check out the song and let me know what you think. And I'll see
will.
you guys this weekend.
All right, sounds good. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for the love and support.
Yes.
Take care.
You're not alone. Midnight signal breaking through the noise. Shadows got a voice. You don't got a choice. We dive in.